Hello, and welcome to the video where I nag you to go and vote. So go and vote. Fucking retards. Yes, I am here to tell you to vote, but most of my audience will go out and vote. Most people don't need a reminder to vote like they're 5. No, friends, I'm here to extend an olive branch that is currently on fire to the Palestinian virtue signalers, who seem to think that voting third party or not voting at all is a better outcome than voting for a party that actually has a chance at enacting change in the Middle East. The only question I ask is, in what world do you think voting Jill Stein or not voting at all will help the overall well-being of the Palestinian people? Unfortunately, anyone who actually gives an ounce of piss about what's going on in the Middle East are in a rock and a hard place. Both parties don't share your values, and the third party can't even crack 10% of the vote. So you are left with a risk assessment, in a way. Do you vote for Jill Stein and hope for the best? Personally, no. If you vote for Jill Stein, you are not only wasting your vote, quote unquote, you are also taking a vote away from the party that does have candidates that do remotely care about what's happening to the Palestinian people. Thus, possibly giving a vote to the party that will always be a die-hard supporter of Israel and would rather carpet bomb the Middle East instead of finding peace. It's hyperbolic to say that Donald Trump would glass the Middle East before negotiating a peace deal, but he most certainly wouldn't have the Palestinian people in mind during these negotiations. While with Kamala, she would be more receptive to the idea of bringing true peace to the Middle East, as impossible that may sound. Don't get me wrong, I understand what you all mean and I support it 100%. What I refuse to get behind is the idea that us as leftists needs to punish the Democratic Party and let someone like Donald Trump in. This is a two-way street, and we need to play ball in order to have a better tomorrow. Remember, this election isn't about the battle of ideals. We already know the ideals of Trump and Kamala intimately. No, my sympathetic friends, this election is about keeping someone who had supporters storm the Capitol after losing a free and fair election out of office so the fabric of our country doesn't fray and we lose sight of what it means to truly be free. That's why you should support Kamala, and I understand that she might not be 100% on your side, but it's better than whatever Trump is going to do in the Middle East. His track record has always been simping for Israel. We are talking about reversing long-standing United States policies on Israel regulations. Take the nuclear deal, the status of Jerusalem, and the key motions that led to where we are today with the Israel-Palestine conflict. Donald Trump was the biggest supporter of Israel, so why would you even entertain the idea of giving Donald Trump the presidency? And let's talk about Jill Stein. Remember Trump's 2016 win? That's part thanks to Jill Stein. She's part of the reason why Donald Trump won that election. The Democrats, posted here, I'll link all of these resources in the description below, in 2016, Jill Stein helped Trump win the election. She won 132,000 votes in the decisive swing states, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, while Trump's margin of victory was just 77,000 votes in the same states. She handed this win to Donald Trump because it took away valid votes from Democrats. Because ostracized Democrats thought Jill Stein was going to represent their ideas. When at the end of the day, Jill Stein was just somebody to get Donald Trump into the presidency a little bit easier. Now, obviously, conservatives would most certainly like it if there wasn't a third party who would possibly take votes away from them. But the third party and the conservative party are pretty much in cahoots with each other. So why would you vote for somebody like Jill Stein if you know that that vote's just going to go straight to Donald Trump? So here's my conclusion. Go out and vote and consider who you are voting for. I love every single one of you, and please share this video with your undecided voters. This election is all hands on deck for both parties, and it isn't going to be an easy victory for either side. Vote early if you haven't already, and if not, go out and vote in person. The resources will be in the description below, where you can go to vote, how to vote early, how to register, and do all that stuff. It's a little late now, but it's better late than never. So please, go out and vote. And, dear God, consider who you're voting for. Thank you everybody for watching this video, and I'll see you all in a more lighthearted video. Let's have a fun election cycle. Thank you.